loves bananas, and knows nothing about baseball. Both probably true, but we're gonna say has bad eyesight, because those are his glasses, which he also mentioned earlier. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
Huh? How? What? Why are you asking me about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of...
Is it? No. Well, you all mistook the fucking vase for the blue badger, so I can't trust any of you. He's actually gonna... He just pulls on the edges too hard and his head pops off.
You're like one of those people who
okay, Galileo. Alright, sure. Uh-huh. Good. Glove, bananas, viewed from afar. And yeah. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 20/25. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you two, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, no, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? Oh my god! That was only a split second, but that was terrifying. How about it, witness?
You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of...
Okay. Just wait for him to get done, alright. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. Shut up.
But the height difference was only 9 feet.
That just begs the question how he broke his fucking neck, then.
It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness? Please be more accurate in your testimony. I mean, I guess if you fall, right? But I don't know, it's not that big of a fall.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, that was Payne. What the fuck? That was Payne's voice. No, then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
Stop! Just do the thing! Testimony thing!
They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10...
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not them doing their jobs correctly. You fucking piece of dicks. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Press everything. She ran away just like that?
Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is.
I get it. That is her name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education?
Actually, that did take me a few... Had to crush that water bottle real quick. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, but that... What do you... Yeah, I'm asking how he knows. Winston Payne, you go ahead and die too. You're spineless piece of shit. Anyway, he called the cops immediately, as in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Oh, did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec.
Okay. Should I do that? Let's go ahead and do that. What did they say about the autopsy? At 6:28. So yeah, you said 6:45. Fucks up with that. fuckboy. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? I just realized Richard, short for that, is Dick. His name is Dick. It's pretty funny. I don't know why Dick is short for Richard, though. That's really weird.
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Isn't there always? Isn't this like the third case where that's happened? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. No.
The witness was in shock.
Son, sit down. No. I refuse. Overruled. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington?
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question.
Telephone.
Spit it out. Everybody hears that all the time. Ooh, or the opposite. Oh, talking about jizz. Anyway, I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
He does, but we have it for some reason.
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a matryoshka doll.
One of those things. With the, where's the doll inside a doll, 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 inside a doll?
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost your cell phone. I have a cell phone. You lost your glasses. I have glasses. I wonder if maybe is there something's going on with that?
Unbelievable, you lose your glasses, you lose your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What are you saying, that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all genius...
All right. Here we go with this again. Plain people.
Enough.
Oh, man, oh, man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone.
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? I think that one, probably. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Well, he doesn't know.
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oops. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was it.
It's a fake or something, or a new phone.
I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Isn't there one in the picture? There's a booth in the picture. Is that not a phone booth? It's right there next to where he died. It wouldn't take 15 minutes to find it. I think that might be what we have to present. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search. Yeah, exactly.
How dare you?
Why are you even here?
You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Because there is one right there. Is there not? Yeah, look at that. Fools! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
With the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Well, something is wrong with every character in these games, but it's not the point.
It's a phone booth.
That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you?
Ugh.
Ugin indeed.
Order, order.
What is the reporting the...
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
What? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That doesn't make sense. Plus, we have a phone still, and he has a phone. It just doesn't... He wouldn't have killed him to get his phone back. There was no reason for him to kill for it. Top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. See, Maya, this is why Emma's better. Strike one. Was he looking for something else? Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
He's probably jerking off over the dead bodies. Seems like a fucking weirdo to do something like that. There's only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the... Oh, look at that. It's intimidating me with a flashing section of the bar. So it does that no matter what, whether you're... Before I was like, is it doing that because I'm wrong? But no, it does it when you're gonna present to be like, oh shit, look what you have to lose if you get it wrong. Anyway, why didn't he call the police right away? Well, these are his glasses. I don't think it's really right to present those right now, though. What was crime photo 2? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the Maggie part. He was probably writing that, that's for sure, but that wouldn't take 15 minutes. But how would he know her name? Huh. What, and this hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. I still don't know why. Anyway, is that all? We have his now. How old is he? I was gonna say 22. This guy just looks like he's 22. Fucking 22. I don't know what that means, but for some reason this guy, I just felt like he was 22. You know, one of those 22s. Drifting virtuoso, still looking for the right college, of course. Yeah. So, go back to evidence. Why didn't he call the police right away? I mean, his glasses were under the victim. It makes it seem like he fell on him or something. But obviously not. I mean, he apparently grabbed them off his face before he fell, but then... But so was Maggie... But Maggie was there, right? Where was she? I don't know. That's the thing I'm having trouble envisioning. Either way, the only thing that seems to be relevant is the glasses. I think we need to present those. So I'm going to do it. Mr. Wellington.
What? Don't do that. You almost made me have a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find...
So you just admit it. I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Yes.
Order, order.
Now, wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them, so that's why. That's why he spent 15 minutes for that. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim. How could he not realize that? Like, where else would they be? He had to know that he pulled them off of his face. Where else would they be? And don't tell me he didn't want to touch the body. He touched the body to have it write the name and move its arm into position. Where else would he look? There's literally, like, maybe a bush nearby. Why would you not look under... Whatever. I mean, he's just stupid. Let's just give him that reason. He was too stupid, which I believe. Trying to copy me with that blue suit, too. Piece of shit.
Are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
I am. Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. This music. Dude, the music in this game has stepped up 47 notches from the first one. Gantz is really the only one I remember because it was scary, but the music in this game is fucking fantastic. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to this guy, this is like so fucking fast. It's like going non-stop. The music is so, it's crazy. Pumping me up. Let's do this. Let's fuck him up. Let's kill him. Kill him dead. Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. Like literally, the music is actually getting me pumped up for the case. Order, order. No. Why are you still here?
The defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. This music is fucking crazy. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. So basically, you are saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, also he had a broken neck, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. I guess we're just not going to bring up the broken neck part. Anyway, but, I'm talking so fast because the music is fast and it's pumping me up. Wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie or Maggie? That is a good point. I did ask that earlier, yes. The witness didn't know of Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Maybe he heard it. Oh, she told him over the phone. That's right. But she didn't tell him how to spell it. That's what it is. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Is that call, like, recorded on the phone? Could we play it back or something? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? Phone. Take it. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What do I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you?
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do.
Payne, literally go home! You're nothing! Get out of here! Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between this witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. I love that this music has been going on for so long. It is like making everything so fast and frantic and awesome. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie.
And there we go. Little did they know it would lead to murder. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. She made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Order, order. Why?
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. So he wasn't trying to slip on banana peels to con them out of money because it was a baseball glove. But there was apparently like some kind of con group thing. Something about the lost phone.
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court proof. Oh, look at that. I feel like the part of the bar that's blinking right now is larger than the one before. So like on that one, I had less to lose. Like you could lose different amounts because I'm pretty sure the area that was blinking was smaller. That's kind of interesting. I could be wrong. Anyway, witness had a motive. What was the thing that... Yeah, the names list. It probably that then. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. Here we go. I was just about to ask for the music to start up again, please. We have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. I don't remember, but I did. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory, or somebody did. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artist?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder.
No.